Madden gods.
Perfect.
Welcome to Tips for Gamers. Today we're going to show you guys how to scout and draft Superstar X-Factor Safeties, free safety and strong safety, and we're going to light it up. So make sure to hit that like button or you might crap your pants the next week. Not our fault, it's Madden gods. And then comment down below, guys. What's your favorite go-to breakfast? I like talking food. I know we're a football channel, but man, I do like talking food. Frittatas are good. I like frittatas. Breakfast burritos, you can't go wrong. I mean, how the hell can you mess up a breakfast burrito, for Christ's sake? But yeah, I do like breakfast. Now I'm hungry. Dang it. So, what's a big thing? Run support. Any added bonus. I want to see you're good at what you say you're good at. Like, this guy already looks like a beast. A power, hit power, A tackling. You know, any added bonus for, like, zone coverage and man coverage. If I see like that, he has a C for man coverage. Huge indicator. Right? Huge indicator that I'm like, all right, I like seeing that. Because safeties can play linebacker. They could be your best linebackers. I'm not kidding you. In a pass coverage, middle linebacker, that's kind of a pass coverage, a little bit of a hybrid of sorts. Those guys can get tons and tons of tackles. Okay, and they fit the bill. I mean, this guy's 6'2", 224. He's not a small guy. It's not a small guy at all. So he can play linebacker. Okay, this guy's 6'3", 224. Another good indicator. So run support, guys. I want to see that it's like, hey, your tackling, your hit power, your block shedding, things like that are my indicators, right? That's what I'm looking for. But then you look to the added bonus. It's like, well, do you have any coverage skills, whether that's zone or man? And then do you have speed? Okay, those are huge indicators. Hybrid guys, I want to see speed. Other indicators is like strength. So I want to see speed for hybrid guys. I want to see a good man coverage, a good zone. I want to see something like that. Like this guy tells me his man coverage is a B. Huge indicator for me right there. Any guys that you get, if their injuries an F, if their stamina's an F, I'm a little bit more concerned, right? So that's what I'm looking for. Hybrid guys, strength. If I start seeing a good coverage, and I want to see speed, and I see strength, and any good coverage skills, that's a good indication there. Hit power, things like that, another great indication. So I don't even know how you say this guy's last name. Carlisle. That's a tough name, dude. Out of Boise State, but this guy looks like a beast. Because his man coverage is a C. That's an added bonus. I already know his tackling and hit power. He is what he says he is. I bet you this guy's a beast at a linebacker. Yep. There you go. His 40-yard dash is not too hot. That's why he's not a top 5. I bet you. That's why he's not a top 5. Because he's got great strength. This guy looks, I mean, his tackle's an A. His hit power's an A. His block shedding is an A. Pursuit is a B. That helps into the run support. His man coverage is a C. Look at his zone coverage, A through a C. The worst it is, the very worst, it's a C. That's fantastic. I'm still okay with that. This guy's the top of my list, no doubt. And the reason he's top of my list, because if you got him in the second round too, oh my God. You can put him at middle linebacker. This guy's going to get a crap load of tackles for you. Looking at this guy, this guy's a hybrid. What's an indication here that I'm seeing? Hit power. There you go, hit power. His man coverage is a B. So right there, it's telling me you are a hybrid guy. Your tackling is a C. Your hit power is a B. So you are just ever so slightly off of a run support guy. Jumping, not my favorite. Combine, he's pretty good. Great strength. I like this guy so far. F injury. You pissing on me, dude. Come on. This guy's good, too. A awareness as well. This guy's good. What a crap storm there. All right, Josh Marshall. He looks good. Ooh, not as good, but he is fast, but his 3-cone and his 20-yard shuttle, not the best. C awareness, but that's okay because his play recognition's a B. Zone coverage is a C. This guy's run support, tackle, hit power, block shedding. You already know this guy's worth drafting in the second round. No doubt. You could even go first round for him. Just depends. I would do late first, mid to late first at best. If you want a linebacker, yeah, he could be an absolute beast of a linebacker. This guy, not too bad there. His man coverage is a B. He's a big fella at his hit power. Some of these guys you can look at and go, maybe even if he's decent across the board. What are you? You're a run support guy? You're a hybrid? That's strange. It's kind of concerning. Your speed is slow. It tells me you're a linebacker of sorts. Your man coverage, zone tackles a C, hit power's a B. This guy's not too bad for day 3. Day 3, I'd give him a go. You could put him in enough areas to where he'd do okay. Is he great at like one thing? He's like, if his agility and acceleration, he would be higher on the list. All right, let's go to safety, strong safeties here. Okay, we'll look at him. He's B's across the board. So man coverage, he's a hybrid. He does have a hit power, that B tackling. I like that. All right, decent jumping, his decent acceleration. He's fast on his 40-yard dash. I like enough what I see here. I wish I would see a little bit more strength, but that's okay. Tells me this guy is not too bad. Block shedding. Yeah, would you go wrong with this guy? No. It wouldn't go wrong with him. Not at all. It's just, I don't know. Injury C to an F is kind of concerning me a little bit, but I doubt it's an F. Hope to God not. You have a 1 out of 3 chance that it's an F, which is a little bit concerning. This guy is not off the charts on anything. It's not like, if he was like super fast and then like I was just a little bit better on some of those things, and yeah, he'd jump up my list. This guy's hybrid here, Beckham. So let's see him. He's got a zone coverage is a C. Okay. His man coverage is not too bad there. I like this guy a little bit better just from seeing the ratings there. A awareness, A injury. I already like this guy a little bit better just from that. Seeing his B tackle, zone coverage is a C. His play recognition is also a C. It's pretty awesome to see. Okay. It's good. Good. I see enough out of him. Is he like a really good corner? No, he'd be an okay. He wouldn't be a bad corner. I could tell you that. He could get roasted on a deep bomb. There's no doubt about that. All right, so zone coverage here. This guy's hybrid a little bit faster. Okay, definitely a little bit faster. I like what I see here out of Pickens. Definitely got that speed, so that hybrid, and he's top 11 too, but he's rocking that speed, man. This dude is fast for safeties, decent strength, good indication. I like what I see thus far. Zone coverage is a C. Awareness, finesse moves too is a B. That's an added bonus. You start to see finesse moves, things like that. Yeah, I'm drafting this guy. I see enough out of his ratings here, his combine, and then looking at his skills. Okay, he's got the pursuit, he's got the zone coverage, his finesse moves, B to a D. The kick return, I could not care less on that. Stamina and injury, a little bit concerning. I'd maybe pass on them if there's other guys with the stamina and injury. All right, let's look at Wilcox here. Checking out Wilcox now. He's a hybrid guy. He's got hit power too. That's a good indication. If you have hit power on top of it and you got good strength too, his 40-yard dash is what's killing him. If his 40-yard dash was higher, this dude would be a dog, man. An absolute. He'd be you wouldn't be able to pass him up if his speed was top 3. He'd be top 5 guy. Yeah, because he's got the good strength too. He's a hybrid guy. He's got good strength, good indicator, and he's got that B hit power too. C zone coverage. Man coverage is probably a C as well, pretty close to that. Block shedding, not so great, so he's not a run support guy. Pursuit is a B, another great indicator. I'm drafting this guy. No doubt, I'd have his injuries a little bit pissing me off, but it is what it is. So Benjamin, some of these guys, so you get the basics of this here. You start to pick it up and can start to go through this. This guy I'm actually intrigued on here because the zone coverage is a B. I know his zone coverage. His man coverage is a D. His tackling is not too bad, which for a zone guy too, and his decent speed here too. His 3-cone drill is not the best here, but I like this guy here. I like him enough here. Zone coverage is B. His block shedding is a B at a zone coverage guy. All right, zone coverage. I start to see some of these things. I'm drafting this guy. You know, I'm gonna draft him. His physicals, he's not too slow. Zone coverage guys can tend to be slower. This guy looks worthwhile. He's zone coverage guy. I get a little speed, kind of, you get a little bit of some coverage going on there too, and you get a little bit of that block shedding. Good indicators, right? Matching it up with the physicals. So I think you guys get the gist enough to where you'd be able to go draft some serious dogs. Remember, you can get the safeties, you get all those, cornerbacks, linebackers. Your cup safeties are my best friend. I love them. All right, let's check out the safeties at the end here. I'm telling you, this dude would be such a beast as a linebacker. Whew, he'd be a beast. Absolute beast as a linebacker. I wish he was a little bit faster as high-end speed, but man, oh man. That guy could end up being just an absolute monster. So many of these guys. I mean, you could find so many of these guys. You scroll through, you'll be able to find some really good dudes that you can put all over the board here. McAllister, I liked him. I think this is the guy with the terrible injury, right? Pretty sure he has the crap injury, and he ended up being good. Pretty good feeling that guy was going to be a beast. Marshall, the other guy. Yeah. This guy's good. He doesn't have the agility, but still great linebacker. Honestly, even though he's the same overall as Niles, I still think Niles, just good. All around, very solid linebacker. Yeah, well, he would be a very good linebacker too. Very good linebacker. So these guys are really solid here. Another guy here, Britton, Isaiah Britton, not too terrible there. On the zone, was this guy terrible injury? Yeah, 81 injury. That guy, it's just some of these guys, like, you look at him and you just go, it's great to have you, but man, if your injury's cheeks, Beckham, this guy's an absolute beast. Wilcox, beast. Not super fast. They can play corner, though. I like Wilcox. I do. Pickens ended up being pretty good, too. Definitely solid. But pick 11, I still would have gone Wilcox. Just because of, pick 11, man, that's early. That is just, he's not bad. It's not like he's not worth it, but I did see a little bit more out of Wilcox. Those two guys were pretty similar across the board. Benjamin, Higgins, not bad at all. For Higgins, I like Higgins. The guy's a hybrid, can play anywhere on the field. And then you had Philip Kaysen. So all in all, you guys will be able to find all the best guys, scout them, you'll be a beast. Safeties, I love safeties.